Eric O'Shea Show, the only closeted conservative talk show there is, where we break down the news for the politically homeless and those that are just constantly confused about what's going on in the world. In just one day, we witness a catastrophic collapse of the stock market. Investors are panicking, 401s are plummeting, and the economy is unstable and hanging by a thread. The ripple effects in the crash will be sure to be felt by Americans everywhere. Those of us might be saying, oh, I guess I'm retiring 2 years later. The ripple effects will be felt by you and me. From small business owners to retirees, a reminder, the financial system is incredibly fragile. But if that wasn't freaking enough, tensions in the Middle East are ramping up per usual as Americans were just attacked in Iraq. Oh, you thought the Democrats were going to bring about peace in the world? Wrong. Think again. Iran is threatening to attack Israel as we speak, escalating the already volatile situation. This isn't just a regional issue. It's a potential issue that could result in a larger conflict from around the globe. As we all hold our breath and hoping that cooler heads actually prevail. Imagine actually wanting war. Not me, not now, not never. At the top of it, the U.S. military personnel have been attacked in Iraq. As I just said, this incident raises serious concerns about the safety of our troops and the ongoing instability in the region. Our brave men and women in uniform put their lives in risk every single day. It reminds us of the dangerous reality that they face every day. But what's truly shocking is where the is Joe Biden? We have one interview of him, of a reporter just screaming at the top of her lungs, trying to get his attention. Hey, Biden, any comment on Iran potentially attacking Israel? Nothing? You're not going to say anything? Cool. We didn't actually think you would be helpful in this issue whatsoever. What's up, Willie? What's up, Joshua? The president and vice president, who's right there, Kamala Harris, very ambitious about becoming the president, though we have no idea what actually any of her policy positions are. Who are you? What do you want? And why does your campaign ad have absolutely nothing to do with anything that you're running on? This is what she is. Sucking on the American system, one bite at a time. Not a word from Biden in the time of crisis. Leadership is all about stepping up, and those of us know it. Providing reassurance and direction, yet we are without a leader. Who is running this country exactly? Is it Kamala? Because it certainly feels like Joe Biden has gone, you know what? If I'm not going to be president next year, then you're running. You're the president now.
I'm going to come.
And what is Donald Trump doing? He is being interviewed by Adin Ross on Kick. Good move? You tell me. You get in the comments. Tell me, was that a great move or what? Why the silence, though, from the Biden campaign and Kamala Harris? What's going on in the world? What's going on in the stock market? What? Are they too focused on calculating their political moves? As we navigate these turbulent times together, and remember, it is our duty to stay informed, question what we hear, demand accountability from those in power. We need leaders who are willing to face these challenges because I believe, and I think you believe as well, dark times are ahead. If England is an indicator of what is going to happen in the world, then it's going to spread. It's going to be everywhere. And we have a clip from a prominent Democrat saying, you know what, if Donald Trump gets elected, we're not going to let him be president. Oh, we're the insurrectionists now.
I'm gonna come.
Oh, it's okay for them to do it, right? But Donald Trump said, find me votes. He's basically an insurrectionist. That's what an insurrectionist would do. He said, find me votes. But as we navigate these turbulent times together, we need leaders who are willing to face these challenges and communicate to the people that they serve. Communicate to us. Thank you for joining me today. Let's dive in deep. Let's figure out this together. Let's come up with information together. For this is The Derek O'Shea Show. Oh, what an intro. Oh my gosh. Imagine an intro better than that. I can't think of one.
Emotional damage.
Do not laugh at him falling, okay? So much has been happening in the news. So much everywhere. Let me check some of your chats before we get into this. I hope you enjoyed that monologue at the beginning. I'm ready. I'm pumped up. I'm ready. I'm ready to change things up. I want to punch you in the face with something. I'm going to try to do better for you guys. Starting dinner? Heck yeah, dude. I just finished dinner. I apologize for being a little late. It's not my time to cook. And when dinner was ready, I was going, I got to eat. Daddy's got to eat. And if you ever want to get a Zima mug, please don't hold back on me. Queen, how we feeling? It's good to see you. It's good to be seen. It's good to be alive. It's good to be here. I can't think of a better place. Donald Trump has been called an insurrectionist by leftists everywhere. But Jamie Raskin is probably one of the worst people on the face of the planet. The guy literally looks like every Superman evil villain combined known to mankind. I mean, just look at that face. Is that a face of a guy you trust? No chance. Watch this video. I want you to pay attention to the words of this video. Pay attention to what this man says. In the most insane video I've ever seen in my life. Now, again, these are the people that are supposed to be calming the situation down, not ramping up their rhetoric, because ramping up their rhetoric might actually mean that Donald Trump could potentially face another catastrophic day, like in Butler. Listen to Jamie Raskin as he says the most ridiculous thing known to mankind. And I'll be quiet. You listen.
Again, it's necessary, but it's not sufficient because what can be put into the Constitution can slip away from you very quickly. And the greatest example going on right now before our very eyes is Section 3 of the 14th Amendment, which they're just disappearing with a magic wand, as if it doesn't exist, even though it could not be clearer what it's stating. And so, they want to kick it to Congress, so it's going to be up to us on January 6, 2025 to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then we need bodyguards for everybody and Civil War conditions, all because the 9 justices, not all of them, but these justices who have not many cases to look at every year, not that much work to do, a huge staff, great protection, simply do not want to do their job and interpret what the great 14th Amendment means. And I'm glad that Sherilyn's creating her new center so we can bring that again.
The party of democracy certainly begins to feel less and less and less like democracy as we grow. As the days go by,
Line dog face.
Is the face of democracy says
to us on January 6, 2025 to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he's disqualified. And then
we're going to tell the rampaging Trump mobs that he is disqualified. Oh. Okay, what?
We need bodyguards for everybody and Civil War conditions, all be
Civil War conditions. Tim Pool was right. This year is ramping up to be one of the most insane years of all of our lives. You thought COVID was bad. You thought 9/11 was bad. You thought the summer of love was bad. You thought January 6th was bad. If this is their attitude, that if Donald Trump wins, which it's hard to tell based on the polls, because, Kamala Harris is the most amazing, life-giving, beautifully and brave presidential candidate I've ever had in my lifetime. She's a black woman, and that's all that matters. If this is how they act, it's absolutely insane. I think we're ramping up for something very serious, and I think we need to be paying attention. That being said, I want to also tell you to cool your jets. That maybe nothing will actually happen, and we don't actually have to be freaking out. And this is all just political crap speak in order for him to appease the people that are voting for him. But I think it's also an indication, if that is the case, of what his base wants to hear. And again, it shows you once again how incredibly violent and who are the real extremists in the country. This isn't a presidential candidate. This is just one of the big speakers. He's threatening civil war. Like, okay, Jamie, cool, bro. Prison Mike, it's good to hear you have a voice in this matter. That would be mutiny, says Queen. Yeah, I would be. I mean, imagine Donald Trump gets elected, and then they say no. And I'm just going to sit and just watch all these streamers, all these political pundits that were talking about Donald Trump staging, like starting an insurrection, and then they actually do it. But they're going to say that they're justified because Donald Trump is an insurrectionist. I mean, we are in like two separate worlds. And I'm always reminded of how we are totally different human beings. This is the statement, what is a woman? But here's Kamala Harris finally letting us know an actual policy position. Because people have been asking, Kamala Harris, what are you about? Watch this video of Kamala Harris finally break down what she's all about. She tells you exactly what she's excited about.
Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke.
What is Kamala Harris's position? Just be woke. She's either the dumbest person on the planet or a maniacal evil genius, and she's playing her part perfectly of the useful idiot, of the person that is just so stupid and just so silly, and that you are over here mocking her and calling her stupid while she's going behind your back and stealing everything you've worked for. Like, she is the perfect person. Like, Judge, I didn't know any better. Just be woke. Okay, I'm so stupid. Make fun of me. I'm
like,
silly.
everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more.
Just be woke. Everybody needs to be woke. And my policy position is I'm basically retarded. But I am actually a maniacal genius. I think she's evil. Oh, shoot.
I think she's the worst. I'm surprised he didn't rock his blue bandana. He can rep the Dems in a suit. Yeah, exactly. She looks like she's desperately trying to get approval from these women. Oh, that is Kamala Harris to a T. Is just constantly looking for approval. Look, I mean, people would say that about Donald Trump, that he just thrives on approval, thrives on you like loving him. But she just seems to become different things for different people, and that's pretty psychopathic. The memes for what happened in the stock market today were some of my favorite memes on earth. Oh yeah. And then there was more memes created by yours truly. Kamala cackles at the stock market crash, says stocks be doing that. Stupid. Here's another meme. As the economy crashes, Biden and Kamala hilariously laugh. Your boy made this one. We can't blow our way out of this one, Kamala says. God, I apologize. But it gets worse. It gets worse because when the economy is crashing, when's a good time to quit? Oh, right now. Senior economics aide Gene Sperling is leaving the White House to work in the Harris campaign. What a time to leave. When the economy has one of the worst days in history, you leave to work on a campaign.
History in the making.
What some would call history in the making.
Scary,
don't say that.
We have never been down 1,000 points ever, not even intraday on the Nasdaq.
Is that true?
That is true.
Okay. Down 6% right from the get-go. This is heavy big tech. Here we go. Look at them go down. Microsoft is down $20. That's fine.
I mean, did you hear that? We have never, ever been down that far.
5%. Alphabet, 5%. Meta, 6%. Amazon, 6%.
What a day to quit. What a day to say, you know what? I ain't working. As Kamala says, we can't blow our way out of this one. And memes galore. Is your 401k okay? You must check on it. But according to Jim CRAMER, all you people that want to vote for Donald Trump, all you people care about is money. And so if you want money in your pockets, vote for Trump. This is like the best Trump ad I've ever seen in my life. Jim CRAMER, take it away.
I'd like to know. The 4x100 must knows.
Does he know what? He knows who's going to win?
No, I'm just saying that. And who's the vice president? We don't know who's the vice presidential candidate is.
No, we're going to find that out.
And how about Tony West surfacing? My guy,
Tony
whom I
West.
said Tony West would make it so that you'd have to rethink how left KAMALA is. I think people should do that. Tony West.
We are waiting
PepsiCo,
for the
Tony
vice
West,
presidential
General Counsel
decision
at
of
Uber.
Vice President Harris.
I know Tony. He's what I regard as a business person. There was no business person really that close to Biden except for Gina Raimondo. So this is a nice change of pace. There's a lot of business people surrounding Harris. If you're in the stock market, if you care about your paycheck,
Here we go. Here we go. Here is the quote right here from Jim CRAMER. Pete Buttigieg said, "Did mommy make you spaghetti and hot dogs, Derek?" Yes, with ketchup.
If you care about your paycheck, you go with Trump.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say? Trump should take this clip and play it everywhere.
You go with business person basis. Harris, if you're in the stock market, if you care about your paycheck, you go with Trump. That's what you do.
You do?
Yeah, well, he wants to cut your tax.
Oh, yeah. So if you care about your paycheck, you should go with Trump, says Jim CRAMER. Ooh, leftists just realized what he actually said out of his mouth. He's probably like, oh, shoot. What do I say? Something about rich people, taxes. I don't know. Crap. So that doesn't mean the 401k lost what? 50% or what? It lost everything today? No, I didn't lose everything. I already see the market kind of rebounding right now. Futures are up a little bit. So I wouldn't be panicked. But it is an indicator of potential recession in the future, especially with unemployment higher than expected. And we'll see with rate cuts in September whether the Fed do that or not. Pay attention very closely to that. It's fun to react like the world is ending, but just pay attention. If it continues going down, it could be significant. And especially what's going on in the world and wars and stuff like that, pay attention. But I'm not an economic advisor, so don't take my word for it. But it's not good to react when it comes to the market. I'll just put it that way. If you're reacting, you're already reacting too slow. Ooh. Did you hear that thunder? I got some thunder around me. If my internet goes out, did it just go out? No. If my internet goes out, just know that I love you. All right, here, this clip right here. This might be one of my favorite clips. This clip from the Trump rally pretty much sums up exactly how all of us feel when it comes to Donald Trump. And shout out to, I don't know if he's Korean or not. I'm Hasya.
This is a Trump country. We live in the Southeast. We drink sweet tea. We don't drink socialist Kool-Aid. This is a Trump.
I'm gonna come.
My man. I thought he was about to say, we don't drink soy sauce.
Country. We live in the Southeast. We drink sweet tea.
Swiss tea. See? It's not a bunch of white people. There's a black man, Korean, black woman, white, Hispanic. DEI. We drink a sweet tea. We don't.
This is a Trump country. We live in the Southeast. We drink sweet tea. We don't drink socialist Kool-Aid.
Okay. This is a simulation at its finest. This man, even if he came here illegally, I'm okay with him. All right? He gets a pass. Even if it's all an act, I feel good about it and I trust him based on we drink a sweet tea. We don't we don't drink socialist Kool-Aid. This guy's the best. I want to put this in my veins. I want to go up to Venezuelan camps around major cities and say, you want the Republicans to be on your side? Start talking like this guy. Start talking about Swiss tea.
This is a Trump country. We live in the Southeast. We drink sweet tea. We don't drink socialist Kool-Aid. Yeah.
I would hang out with this guy just based on that. That guy sounds amazing. It's so easy to win me over. I don't know what it is. I just, you just like kind of believe somebody based on that. What's up, Find and Fix It? Try streaming on more platforms. I already do. It's a grind. It's a grind, my friend. It's always a grind streaming. Streaming is not as easy as some people make it out to be, and especially if you don't know anyone, it's really hard. So, but I have a good time with you guys. Even if one of you showed up, just one, and I've done those kind of shows many times, I have fun. I'm here to have fun. I'm not here to lecture. Like, I want to have fun. That's it. That's all I do. This is my outlet for life. Derek, did you see on Rumble, shout out to Rumble chat, did you see the rabid Cujo Pelosi with Leslie Stahl stating that Biden should be on Mount Rushmore? Yes, I did. And I agree. but if he's on Mount Rushmore, he has to be faced the opposite direction. Just with the back of his head. Actually, let's put Biden on Mount Rushmore at the bottom with him on his bike sideways, just falling down. That's the only time. But of course he said that. Like that clip of Nancy Pelosi saying that Biden should be on Mount Rushmore. I think I have that clip somewhere. I don't have it today. Maybe I'll save it for another time. But that clip of Nancy Pelosi saying that Biden should be on Mount Rushmore is a perfect example of how they just lie to you and how they manipulate you into believing that these people are actually good people. So many people actually believe that Joe Biden is a decent human being, just a good guy, because they've said it over and over again to the point where they're like, oh, this is just the truth. This is facts. Yeah, he should be on Mount Rushmore. Let's list all the stuff he did. Bidenomics. Yeah. Ukraine packages. I saw the exercise of insanity by the Wicked Witch of the West. Cross-eyed on Mount Rushmore. Okay, that would be even funnier. If he came illegally, he might be the first one they will deport. Oh, they probably will deport that guy, They'll find this guy. How dare you talk about Swiss tea? Okay, here we go. I have it just gets better. Okay. Today, Donald Trump went on Adin Ross's stream, and for many of you that are older that don't know who Adin Ross is, he streams on Kick. He's been kicked off many platforms. He's been told that he, streams with casinos or, lot like money, but he's also just kind of a doofy guy. And he interviews other rappers, and he has these long streams where he reacts to stuff, but he's a huge hit in the Gen Z and lower. So if you're not in Gen Z, you're probably like, who the freak is this? Guy's a dork. But a lot of people like Adin Ross, and a lot of people hate Adin Ross. But today he actually interviewed Donald Trump, which I think is incredibly significant. Because when the Democrats want to connect with the youth, they just like bring on Megan Thee Stallion on stage and start having her twerk. Whereas at least Donald Trump will just go on and have a conversation with somebody. And I think it's just actually incredible to see this happen. And what's even better is seeing the leftist streamers coping and seething at the fact that this man is interviewing Donald Trump. That they're freaking out, like Hassan right here. American politics is such a complete clown show. And then some idiot replied, I was like, oh my God, so true. Because he interviewed AOC and I can't stand this guy. He's one of these streamers that eats while they stream and he just reacts off stuff and he doesn't actually contribute anything. He just says stuff in the spur of the moment. Apparently, we're going to let these F faces lie. Apparently, Nancy Pelosi is such an effing douche. Yeah, 100%. But here is the beginning to the interview, which I love. Donald Trump walks into 50 Cent Many Men. I don't want to get hit with this copyright. He just like walks in so slow. It's like the most gangster walk I've ever seen. What's good? What's good? How y'all doing? How you doing? This is fun. And so he sets up a stream, like a desk with with two monitors in front of him, basically like what I have. And then he starts to stream, but he starts to stream by giving him a Rolex. And you give Donald Trump. I love it. Is this what rich people do? They just give each other rich gifts. It's just amazing.
I want to present to you this gift right here. I hope you like watches, Rolexes.
Oh, that's a beautiful watch.
Yeah.
Should I open it?
You should open it and then show the camera.
That's a great watch, actually. Good company. Good
Yeah,
company.
Rolex.
You like Rolex?
I've heard
They
about
like
Rolex.
Jack Nicklaus and Gary Player and Arnold Palmer and all the golf guys and all the other guys, too. I do. This is beautiful. Wow. Thank you. Don't they have nice pants? I didn't know that. Now I know it.
And of course, every streamer out there is like freaking out because they're like, oh my God, he gifted him a Rolex. That's actually illegal. Hassan says, Adin Ross committing a possible FEC violation by offering the presidential candidate a Rolex watch worth $3,300 max capital for individual donations. I mean, is it a donation to a campaign? As a president, if you're running for president, apparently, according to Hassan, you can't accept gifts. Ever. Even if it's your birthday. If you're gonna run for president, you can't be going around just accepting gifts from people. Hey, it's my birthday. Do not get me a gift. I'm running for president. Hassan Piker will make a video about it. Find It, Fix It says, imagine being copyrighted. Why is it such an issue? Songs have been everywhere. They made money. I don't know. It's the most annoying thing in the world because then streams will hit me as copyright and they won't show my video as much because I'm playing a video. But then he takes them into, which is like one of the funniest things in the whole world. He takes them to show him a Cybertruck that he brought him that's wrapped with his face on it from the day that he was shot. Honestly, one of the coolest gifts ever. And then he brings them in the car, which is one of the funniest things ever. He brings them in the car and they start listening to music together. And it's one of these moments that is so wholesome and so funny that, of course, the left is going to freak out about it. They listen to Frank Sinatra, to Elvis, and many more.
Now, this is cool.
That's very good.
I've never even seen you in a car before.
Not too many. That's look at the playlist, huh?
This is your playlist.
It's a good, yeah.
Your team picked out.
Yeah.
You want to pick a song? Let's test out this
so
sound
let's try it. And you know, some of the artists I like better than others, but I like the other song better. So it's always tough.
Who's like your top 3 artists?
Well, we love Frank Sinatra, right?
Of course.
We love the Frank. Who's your favorite? Well, we love. I'm gonna start doing that. If somebody asks me a question, I'm gonna just start saying we love the Frank. Trump goes home and tosses in a pile of rollies. Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, there's a couple that I really like, but I don't like the people, so I don't want to really mention their name. But look at this list as an example. So it's such a great list. Aren't the Beatles always good?
Come on, they're the best.
Rolling Stones are always good.
Yes.
Choose one. Let's
at that. You fantastic. I said like the Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys.
How about if we did the following?
How good this system is. Washington.
You may have. Oh.
I mean, this moment of just them talking about different artists that he likes to listen to just seems too authentic, and the left will absolutely lose their mind about this. It's like, you ask Kamala Harris what her favorite rapper is. She says, favorite rapper alive. She says Tupac, who's dead. And those people aren't real, but you just talk to Trump like a normal human being.
Hold on.
Okay, I don't want to get hit with a copyright strike again, but it's just so funny.
This is another good.
Like legends. Honestly,
I love the Beach Boys.
it is. It's not you. Beach Boys, Beatles. Come on, you can't get better.
So they listen to music together in his new Cybertruck. But I think this might be one of my favorite clips. And then we have the best for last, which is the most insane moment of the whole interview, which should catch headlines everywhere. But this is one of the funnier moments. Adin Ross shows him a picture of Justin Trudeau, and then he lets him kind of rip about Justin, and it's just fantastic.
He's turned very liberal, actually. They say he's the son of Fidel Castro, and could be. Anything's possible in this world, you know? He's turned real.
They say he's the son of Fidel Castro. I see it. I feel like you don't even need like a tinfoil hat to even jump down that rabbit hole of, you know what? Maybe he is Fidel Castro's son. There might be something to that. But it gets even better. So they have this moment, and then after they listen to music, they get out and they start dancing. And this was my favorite moment of the entire interview. He gets out and he does his signature dance. He's such a showman. It's so funny. We'll never have a presidential candidate like this. Like,
I'll tell you about TikTok.
he goes, I'll tell you about TikTok.
Trump.
I'll tell you about TikTok. And then it gets even better. Okay, so this is the part in the interview that I think made everybody's skin crawl to like, what do you know, Trump? What do you know? So Trump reveals that there'll be an attack tonight on Iran on Israel, which those that are tinfoil hat wearing or just watching what's going on in the world are all kind of freaking out of what the implications of what that could be.
Getting along with these people is really getting along with the foreign leaders. If you're smart, our country is safe. If you're stupid, and that's a problem. We have stupid people there now, and those people are very dangerous right now. Right now, you know, I'm hearing there's going to be an attack tonight by Iran of Israel. They're going to be attacked tonight. I'm telling you right now. I hear it just through the same waves. There's no top secret information or anything.
Right.
But I hear that Israel's going to be attacked tonight. If I were president, nobody would even be talking about that word because it wouldn't happen 100%. And it's so, but when you have Pelosi and when you have Schiff and you have all these people, I mean, when you have people like Schumer, you have all these people. These people are a danger to our country. And they get a guy like Biden in, he's just a vessel. He has no idea where the hell he is. He's their perfect vessel because he'll do anything that they want him to do.
Right.
So we really have dangers.
I mean, that is the clip. I'm hearing that Iran is going to be attacking Israel tonight. Well, say what you will about Israel and Iran. But that clip right there is freaky. And of course, the press, hearing that Donald Trump just said this on a Kickstreamer stream, just like nonchalantly, just, you know what? There's gonna be an attack. I'm hearing these rumblings. Can you play like 5 seconds of the song or something? No, it's literally like 2 or 3 seconds. It's so stupid. I thought you could play up to 10 seconds. You can't. The MAGA shuffle, that's the best. MAGA shuffle. Okay. But hearing that about Donald Trump saying that there's going to be an attack on Israel, which is just insane, coming from Iran, which the implications of that, will it be a real attack or will it be like we'll hit your borders and we're not going to do anything. We're just going to let you know that we can if we want to, and it appeases our Muslim brothers and sisters that we're actually trying. You know, who knows what this kind of attack is going to be? Or is it going to be the start of World War III? So then we have a news reporter finding Joe Biden because, of course, where the is Joe Biden? Where is Joe Biden? No one knows. The minute he says, you know what, I'm not going to be campaigning anymore, I'm just out. They found him and they asked him about what's happening tonight. So listen to this. This is the stupidest interview I've ever seen.
President, do you think Iran will stand down? Do you think Iran will stand down, sir? I hope so.
I hope so. I don't know. I mean, the last famous words of a world leader before World War III. It's a true American story of a world leader that doesn't know where he is emotionally or physically. Is just walking out of the flower store thinking he's getting flowers for his wife so everyone can write a wonderful report about how Joe Biden buys flowers for his wife. Shout out to men that buy flowers for their wives. He comes up with that great comment. I don't know. And this is just another reminder that if you want to interview Joe Biden, you have to scream at him from across the parking lot to get an answer. Joe Biden.
President!
What?
Do you think Iran will stand down?
What did you say?
Do you think Iran will stand down, sir?
I hope so. I don't know, though. I'm not totally sure.
President!
I don't know where I am right now, man. Okay. Ask President Kamala. President Kamala has the answers, not me. I'm Joe Biden. Help. I need help. Look at this face. Somebody give me the answer. Even the Secret Service chick, she's like,
I'm not gonna help you out. Look at this face. Look how stupid he looks. He doesn't even know where he is. This guy, the president of the United States is in front of you, bro, and you have your head down. Ugh, just disgusting. You have your head down. What are you even looking? Are you TikToking right now? Are you on OnlyFans? Oh my God, sick. Just disgusting. Kamala's husband's buy flowers for his babysitter. Yeah, Kamala, over the weekend, we found out that Kamala Harris's husband actually impregnated his babysitter. Huge fans of that. These are good people, okay? Doug is just a good person looking for a job. Is he holding a dog? He's holding the dog. He's holding a glizzy. Derek, where's Joe Biden? Did you check Kamala Harris' vagina? Did I check Kamala Harris's vagina? There's plenty of room. Oh, God. Sometimes y'all's comments just be getting me, and I can't even keep it together. Kamala Harris. Fact check. The fact check news people have to shout to the president while he's walking by. No press briefings. Yes, Queen. No press briefings for Joe Biden and no press briefings or questions ever given to Kamala Harris. Because then she'll have to actually answer a question. Even the mainstream press thinks she's the most historic, most phenomenal candidate to ever grace this earth. Ask her simple questions and she has no idea how to respond. White Willie wants to know how old was the babysitter? Oh, I think she was of age. I don't know. Let's find out. Doug. Daughter's Nanny and The Bombshell. Let's see. I'm doing this for White Willie because I'm curious too. I didn't see when I was reading about this, about him sleeping with this woman. She's 47 now. Well, how old is Doug? Let's find out. How old is Doug, Kamala's husband? Doug is how old is Kamala's husband? 59 years old. You do the math. 47 minus 59. So they're fine. It's not that scandalous. I wish it was more scandalous. No, I don't wish it was more scandalous. I don't want some innocent child having to be taken down like that. Let's get into the biggest story, which I think is happening around the world. What is going on in England? Many have been asking. Maybe you have been asking as well. This is how it started. But what's really happening? See, not too long ago, a 17-year-old boy, whatever side of the aisle you're on. If you're on the right, you say man. If you're on the left, you say he's basically a child. The 17-year-old boy charged with murder of 3 girls after stabbing a Taylor Swift themed event in Southport. Okay, this 17-year-old kid, Axel Manganga Ragaduba. I can't say that name. If you can, put it in the comments below. Let me know how to pronounce it. Stabbed, killed 3 tiny little girls. And every picture of this dude that was shared all over the internet made him look like a little boy. Of course, that's what the left was doing because that's what they love to do. They love to lie. So a lot of the pictures, if you try to look up what happened in England, show this picture of a very young little boy. And they're like, well, he's basically the same age. And it's like, yeah, but he still, stabbed these little girls to death. So how do English people respond? They get very angry because they've had it up to their tits when it comes to illegal immigration and immigration in general. They're mad for good reason. And many of you probably feel the same way. And so this was the final straw for a lot of people that are born natives. And of course, the media in Britain try to make it act like it's a white thing. Oh, these people are white supremacists. Just paint them that, because then you don't have to actually address true issues. You could just call it all a bunch of Nazis, and then the problem goes away. So here's some of these clips from what happened over the weekend. Again, I wish we would sing like English people sing. Just seems so much cooler than what we do. We just chant. They sing. Why are they assuming his gender? So, they're calling this a white supremacy. Now, I will be fair, okay? I'm not going to just show the good clips. There are some people who are throwing bottles at policemen and stuff like that. And here's some clips of that. So it's not just all, it's, as we like to call it in the United States, mostly peaceful. Which I love this news clip because this clip says, far-right activists clash with police and violent protests erupt in UK. God, it's all about using emotion to pull you in so that you go, oh my God, seriously, there's Nazis in UK? Oh my gosh. So here's some of the clips. Which is funny to me because like you see, they're walking towards them, but then all of a sudden the cops say, you know what, let's start beating the shit out of them. Okay, here we go. And this guy in the red is saying, calm down, calm down. But if you see a bunch of cops charging at you, you might throw a bottle or two. And there's some bottles being thrown. But, they're not Antifa. They're not showing up with their pretend batons and Molotov cocktails and stuff like that, starting the summer of love. They're Oh, and they brought in the dogs. They brought in the dogs because they're all about peace in England. Look, these are white guys. You gotta go after them. You gotta smash them. You gotta get rid of them. You gotta put them in prison. You gotta make them January 6th prisoners for the rest of their life. You gotta make a statement. That's how they view them. But no emphasis on the 3 girls being slaughtered, says Queen. No, never. No. You don't want to actually address real issues. You want to ignore them until people of lower class like you and me rise up and have a problem with their actions and the elites that are doing in the country that control these people's lives. The minute you have a problem with them and you want to show them that you are noticing their policies and you're very angry at what's going on, that's when they have a problem with you. I mean, this is the Associated Press. The far-right activists clash with police. Are you seeing a mutual clash? Because I'm seeing cops pushing it the entire time. Just a thought. Okay, I'm using their own, the extremists. So they're taking the most extreme thing they can find on the internet, putting it on YouTube, and this is the most extreme. And what I'm seeing is cops pushing the envelope.
Criminal violence and disorder has no place on Britain's streets. We've been clear to the police that they have our full backing.
They all have our full backing.
Taking the strongest possible action against perpetrators, including we're making sure that there are more prosecutors, there are sufficient prison places, and also that the courts stand ready, because anyone who engages in this kind of disorder needs to be clear that they will pay the price.
Even English police cars are gay. Okay, and so we have that video, and then here is the old weak men create hard times. Here is the Prime Minister of Britain punching a punching bag, and I think this is relevant.
And just try and whack it. Yes, this is good. And again. That's it. And again. Try and breathe. Right. What? And just try and whack it.
Okay, so. But here's him going after what you just saw. Again, was that violence? You tell me in the chat. You know, I don't want to tell you how to think, because I think you're a logical thinking human being.
Be in no doubt, those that have participated in this violence will face the full force of the law.
It's amazing the response when white people rise up. I'm just saying, and they have a problem with things. Like, the response is completely different. The response is insane. What does BKL say? It's a matter of time before it comes to the States. Well, if you guys start protesting what's going on with the migrants in the inner cities, the illegal immigration, the illegal immigrants, the illegals, whatever word we're using. If you want to protest that, they'll treat you exactly the same. They'll treat you exactly the same. They let one side do it, but they don't let the other side do it.
The police will be making arrests. Individuals will be held on remand. Charges will follow. And convictions will follow.
Convictions will follow.
I guarantee
I'm a badass.
you will regret taking part in this disorder, whether directly or those whipping up this action online. And then running away.
Oh, come get me then. Come get me. Whipping up this action by what? Reporting on it? Talking about it? Being honest about it? You're whipping up the reaction. Where is that Tommy Robinson, huh? Where's Tommy Robinson? We'll get to
themselves. This is
two-tier police pushing around real people.
Organized, violent thuggery, and it has no place on our streets or online.
It seems that, Rumble chat, seems like the European fake news is worse than American fake news. Oh, 100%. Well, they're state run, you know? So he gets all like, we'll go after the law. But then we have these videos, which is just like a perfect indicator that maybe civil war is actually happening in Europe. This video right here is absolutely insane. I want you to look at this. I want you to listen to this. Because here you have the other side of the aisle saying, hey, police guys, go away. We'll handle it ourselves. We'll do it ourselves. We're good people just looking for jobs.
We're not sheep. We're not fucking getting told. We've seen in other towns as well. I've seen this.
Shout out to my ginger brother holding the line.
We're going to be
We've been doing that all day.
We don't need you. We got ourselves made.
We don't need you. We got ourselves made. Huh? Why? Why don't you need the cops? Huh? I thought you were scared for your life. Because what I'm hearing from the left and what I'm hearing from mainstream sources in Britain is that Muslims are scared to be in Europe. They're scared to be in Britain. They feel like they can't be safe. They can't be safe going to the mosques. The mosques are going to be attacked, and they feel like all these things. And here they are, a group of men saying, hey, guys, go away. We'll handle it ourselves. Look, we're okay with civil war. We'll instigate it. We want to fight. We want the fight. And here's just another reminder of how, if you're on the left, when you want to protest, how their own cops in Britain handle you. Oh, yeah, we'll kneel for protesters to show our solidarity with you. You guys can we'll keep our hands behind our backs to show that we're also peaceful with you. Namaste. We want to be with you, right? Is this the same kind of reaction? Does this feel the same?
We've been clear to the police that they have our...
Does this feel the same? Again, it's the middle of the day. Does this feel the same to you? Because it doesn't feel the same to me. We're kneeling. We're just showing our solidarity with these people. And here's another video of a man being attacked, of course. So, So this one guy, again, if you are feeling like your life is in danger, run. If you see a mob of people around, it is not worth it to fight one, because one won't stop. They'll all come. So this guy starts to push back. He gets hit in the table, and all of a sudden, like mob mentality, they all see a weak individual on the ground begging for his life. Oh, now it's my turn. Now it's my turn. Now let me get a piece of that. I'm so cool. Oh, and then he kicks the table. What a okay. And then he starts kicking him, okay? I can't show the whole thing because then YouTube will be like, oh my God, you're showing violence. And then another video, which is so funny to me, you watch Sky News have to cut the feed in the middle of her reporting about what's going on because they don't want to show how insane the other side of the aisle is. Again, you have all these white British people, and I've seen some of these videos and I've been watching them. I watched a whole bunch last night because I wanted to understand what's happening. There's a lot of great people that are interviewing and talking to individuals on the ground in Britain. It's not just all white, so let's cut that narrative. It's maybe majority white, but it's people from all walks of life. I saw Indian guys and I saw Asian guys in there. I saw a whole different swath of people. But again, they try to make it seem like these people are the extremists. Look, they're walking around with the flags. I love this. This is NBC News. This is live right now. They're trying to make it seem like these people are insane. But then you have this side of the aisle where they just cut the feed in the middle of the interview because a man just shows up.
Community leaders have been speaking to the police as well because...
Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Fuck Idi Amin!
But I think, apologies for the language you're hearing, but a sense of the anger, I think you can hear there.
Yeah, Casey, I think we...
Oh, he just does that. What does that mean? Oh, what does that mean? We're too stupid to figure that out. Oh, what's this mean? Whoa, what's this mean?
I think we...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Becky, I apologize.
Look, these right-wingers are so extremist. Oh, those aren't the right-wingers? Okay, and then listen to this guy speak. It's just so stupid.
I apologize. We need to leave you there. And,
oops.
Becky...
We'll leave you there.
Fend
for your life.
We will
pray for
leave
you.
That, and I apologize once again.
I apologize for showing you the other side of the aisle for being absolutely insane. And then we have this other video being passed around as well, so don't forget this, of a man. Oh, what's that in his hand? Oh, yeah. Look, they're just afraid for their life. And again, this is just a reminder to people like you and me who are watching what's happening in the world, as a reminder that people are on edge, people are angry, people are fed up with the world. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter what they believe, that each side of the aisle is incredibly angry. And angry people during times of instability and fear for the future can create a very violent and tumultuous time. And you're seeing it live before your eyes. It's not just this right-wing extremist. The left wing was ready to meet them. Oh, you wanna protest us? You wanna protest at our mosque? Well, now we're gonna get out in mobs and start beating you. It's like, okay. So it's important for you and I to know what time it is. Because like, I encourage you, do not just like lackadaisically do things in today's world because there's too much chaos. You'll get wrapped up in something you don't want to be wrapped up in unless you absolutely want to be wrapped up in it. So just be aware and be patient and take your time on overreacting to things because the state wants violence. Because if violence can happen, then they can take more of your rights, and there will be idiots in the uniparty from both sides of the aisle that will be demanding more of your freedoms being taken away. And that's what they want more than anything. Let me see some of your thoughts. They'll arrest a white guy for being racist by blocking immigrants' foot with his face. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. How dare you stop an immigrant from punching you in the face? You're the one being racist for that. In the UK police protect child abusers but arrest people for mean tweets. Well, of course. I mean, why wouldn't you? If you're the state and you hate the right, you hate everything they stand for, you're going to arrest the people that are easiest to arrest, period. Because you want to make a statement. You don't actually want to fix people's lives. I mean, it's just like so many of the problems that happen in everybody's state and cities can be so easily fixed, but they refuse to fix it on purpose. You always have to ask why. The homeless crisis is just such a hard thing. It's so complicated. No, it's not. You're doing it on purpose. Why? Oh, what's happening at the border is just such a complicated issue. It's not as easy. No, it's not. It's pretty easy. You just don't want to fix it. Why? Oh, the housing crisis. No, inflation is. No, you don't want to fix it. Why? So always ask why. Get off the grid, find a farmhouse. God, that's like my dream. Why can't we all just be rich like Tim Pool and have a farmhouse? Daddy wants his farmhouse. Daddy wants his skate park in the basement. Also, keep in mind the election after election, the British voted to stop immigration, but the government lied. And Labour Party, the way they do politics is so weird to me. They hate the native population that pays taxes. Seems like a losing strategy. Well, they're just the native population is very easily manipulated, and it makes you wonder why they're so fixated on appeasing people from other countries before they appease their own citizens. Why? Why are they so fixated on making their lives better, but not their own citizens' lives better? Why? They're making us fight each other over stupid. Yeah, well, that's exactly fighting fix it. Exactly. They want us to fight each other. They want it. These people want some kind of civil unrest. They like it. Because with civil unrest, they can continue to do the things that they do. You can't call them out. And you're also weakened, and you're so fixated on owning the libtards that you forget, oh yeah, there's like this uni party that is making all of our lives worse. Instead, we're focusing on, did you see that leftist TikToker? So stupid. Like, maybe it's all a psyop. I don't know. Conservatives were voted out because of it. Yeah. Yeah. And just the conservatives over in England is a weird phenomenon to me in general. Like the whole right is so weird. They're not even that right to me. But it's just, I mean, have you seen the video of communists walking in the streets of America? Like large sums of communists with their flags. There's something boiling this year, and I don't know what to make it. And we had Jamie Raskin saying that even if Trump wins, they're not going to codify it. They're going to do everything they can to fight him because he's an illegitimate president, which makes you go, okay, what are the implications of that? if he's actually telling the truth and not just trying to appease his base. You know, I know the left likes to not act like their own party does that, but they say a lot of things to make their base go, oh yeah, we're owning the conservatards. They'll never recover from us. Based on this, never let a crisis go to waste. Exactly. All right, guys, I've had so much fun tonight. I hope you guys had fun as well. I'm so thankful that every single one of you were here. I can't do this show without you. Thank you for the Rumble chat. Thank you for the guys on YouTube. You guys are the most amazing people on earth. Tomorrow night, we'll be going live again. Hopefully the show will be even better. I want every day to be even better. If you guys don't mind dropping a like, it helps the algorithms. Seriously, thank you for being here. Thank you for chatting with me. I love chatting, love engaging with you. I would do this show if only one person showed up. The fact that more than one people have showed up, I'm thankful, and you guys are the most amazing people on earth. Keep fighting the good fight, keep seeking out truth, and keep mocking the people that deserve to be mocked, especially the elites in power, because